Once you reach the point where you can act without thinking, you are either on the precipice of success or you're about to fail, and fail hard. I know this because there are multiple areas in my life where I've reached this point, the point where you can operate without having to think about it. That's a very crucial and important point to reach. And it doesn't take that long. It actually only takes about a week, if I'm being honest. That's how long it could take to build a habit like this. If you're journaling, you want some kind of structure in your journal. You want to know, what am I going to write today? What kind of tasks do I need to get done? What's my morning routine like? What are my goals? What do I want to tell the Lord? Whatever you're writing down, you want some sort of structure. And it's the same with very many things, because things happen in their own time and they happen in order. You can't take out your dish before turning on the oven, right? The oven has got to be on and hot before you put the dish inside. You can't put the dish in, wait 30 minutes, take it out, turn the oven on for 30 minutes. You got to do things in order. You have to know what's going on. And that is evidence of skill, is knowledge. Once you know what you're doing, you're at a good point. Once you know what you're doing, you can start to sort of automate these processes subconsciously. In the gym, this looks like showing up and not doing anything else, basically. You're not checking your phone. You're not even checking your program. You might check your program at the beginning of your workout and maybe in the middle of your workout if you're unsure what exactly you're supposed to do. But once you've got a couple of years in this game, you don't have to check your program every day. I know what I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't have to check what my leg routine is like. I already know. I know what Friday looks like. I know what Saturday looks like. These days have been done before. I've done this workout 1,000 times before. Now, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but I have worked out over 1,000 times before. So I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. In fact, I've got an excellent idea of what I'm doing. And it's a rare occasion that something is going to take priority in my workout over me working out. I'm focused on my task. I'm getting it done. That's all that matters. I did not want to do any of these push-ups. I didn't want to do a single one. The past 2 days, I was in an awful mood. And it's my fault. I'm not blaming anyone. That's on me. I was in a bad mood. I was putting off the push-ups, but there comes a certain point in time where I just thought to myself, I've got to do something today. I've got to get something done. And I made sort of a promise. I said, I'm going to be doing 200 push-ups every single day. Nobody's going to keep that promise for me. I've got to show up for myself. And no one's going to keep your promises for you. If you say something, you better mean it, or don't say it at all. And because I said this, I had to show up. I did 260 push-ups yesterday, and I did 250 today. I'm doing sets of 10. I did 26 sets yesterday, 25 sets today. That's a lot of sets. That takes a lot of willpower. Going to the gym, working out, it's not that hard because it could be really simple. One way that I mean simple is that you're really not going to be doing that much. In one workout, you might have 10 or 15 sets to do, maybe even less. And sure, you'd be pushing with intensity, but it's not that much. For every single set, you have to prepare yourself mentally and have the willpower to basically follow through with it. When you're doing a lot of sets, that becomes a lot harder. And when you're doing it every day, it becomes that much harder. And you got to really stand for something. You got to know what you're doing if you're doing that. It really shows who has experience and who doesn't when you see how someone's operating. People who have experience operate completely differently from those who lack it. They're smooth. They're smooth with it. They know what they're doing. They don't ask questions. And if they do ask questions, they ask the right ones. We got a lot of fakers these days. A lot of people faking it. A lot of people who want the clout, but they don't want to show up. They don't want to put in the work. They want to talk. They want to tell you what to do when they haven't gone through the fire. I'm guilty of that as well. I used to be a big talker. I'll talk about anything. I'll talk about freaking UFOs with Joe Rogan. But I don't know anything about a UFO. I've never been up there. In the space vehicles, I've never done that. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about push-ups because I've seen a little bit of push-ups in my life. I've been through a little bit of pain in my life. I can relate to that. I get that. I did not want to do these push-ups. But, and that's very important, I did not want to do these push-ups, but I showed up anyways. I said to myself, I got to do some push-ups. I wanted to say something really meaningful and wise there, but really that's all it was. Is I thought to myself, it's 10 p.m., got to do some push-ups. Like, get up, get off your butt. This is no time to be laying around. Get down and do some push-ups. And I did okay. I've been setting a pace of 90 seconds lately. Every 90 seconds, I'll do a set of 10 push-ups, which, if I am correct, which I think I am, that's 400 push-ups per hour, which is not bad at all. That means I can knock out my 250 push-ups in under an hour, no problem. I just sit down. Sometimes I got a podcast or a YouTube video, and I got my stopwatch, and every 90 seconds, I'm on the floor knocking out a set of 10. And it's simple. It's simple. It's easy because I've done it before. It's not easy to get up off your butt and start. That's the hard part. But once I got that first set of push-ups done, I know it's guaranteed that the second one is next. But before I got up, I was thinking, maybe I don't get any push-ups done today. Maybe I just take the day off. Maybe it's okay to rest a little bit. But who's gonna bring this tally up for me? The answer is nobody. Ain't nobody gonna do it if I don't show up for myself. So I gotta keep that promise. I gotta show some willpower and I gotta show up. That's not always easy, but it gets easier with time. Thank you for watching. I did 260 push-ups plus 250 push-ups equals 510. Adding that to my 46,130 brings me to 46,640 push-ups completed so far. Click that link below to work one-on-one with me. I can help you get in the best shape of your life, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.